Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Arizona Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Nice grab. It's Morris. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Direct snap to the back. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Red Wolves will line up on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Now here comes the bunch formation. They start the drive giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Creative running there. And a big gain across the field moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Red Wolves will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Johnson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Keeping it on the ground here. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, Arizona. Just ran away from the defense. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Moving right through the contact. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking for a deep completion. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Morris. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Red Wolves looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He's going for a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Being set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he lobs it deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And the Red Wolves will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. To the air. It's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return, tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. Made the defense look slow that time.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
PAT puts him in front by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Morris. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. The Red Wolves come to the line with first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Arkansas State. This offense cannot be stopped. And now to try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Takes a starter on the next drive. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's a bunch formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The pass rush closing in. Who makes the grab? And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Using his legs, it's Price. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Looking to throw, it's Johnson. It's an out route, the catch made. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. He's inside the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll take the lead in the second half. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Catch made over the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Receiver makes the catch. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Red Wolves will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one.
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
He makes the grab. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Single back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. They're going to run it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And he's past the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The Red Wolves pick up enough for a first down here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Arizona. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. All spotted at the 48.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He's going to take another shot right here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with this football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They decide to go for 2 to get within a field goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. This is caught. Would be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
To throw, it's Johnson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll drop back here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on third down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on fourth down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And the field goal is good. The ball game is tied heading down the home stretch. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's second down and long here from the 13. Back's got it again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And looking for a big play here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Johnson. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's moving out of the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stopping the clock with 21 seconds remaining.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Receiver makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Arizona now operating in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So now on comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the handoff.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I've just loved to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 in the win? And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And they tack on the extra point. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Chris, I know this offense is built around this quarterback. We've seen it the entire game. Do you realize he's now close to 500 yards in this game alone?
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy, what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
So they score the touchdown. Now, by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. And he'll set up to throw. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception. What a way to end it. A turnover to decide the game. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against